Okay, welcome back to Shining in the Darkness. Oh, hang on, make sure the window's in. Okay, there we go. Continue our game. Now, I've done a little bit of grinding since the previous video, and you'll notice we're level 9 now, so I spent a little time working on our stats a bit, so we don't have to really spend that much time grinding in these videos. Nobody wants to see me grind. Let's head back to the Kingdom of Thornwood. Okay. Before we go back to the dungeon, I just want to buy some things. Our weapon right now is the short sword. It's fine for now. We spent a little bit more money than we could have at the start of the game because I wanted to make sure we started off with a half-decent weapon. And the short sword, while nowhere near the most powerful weapon in the game, is, you know, it'll serve us fine for the next handful of bosses. So we don't have to worry about that for a while. However, I do want us to buy some more armour, because this woven robe, it will not cut it. Doing a lot more damage now that we're level 9, but we're taking a lot of damage, and so we really need to rectify that by buying some armour. Got 1100 gold to work with. So what I want to do, I want to up our main armour. Buy a fur robe. Okay. And I also want to buy a helm. Buy a leather helm. And I think we got enough to buy a shield. Yes, we do. We got enough to buy a leather shield, so we'll buy that as well. Ah, got full inventory. First of all, we sell our old armour and free up that slot. And now we can buy our shield. Let's get out of here. Now, something a little bit embarrassing I noticed after the previous video. After buying the sword, I forgot to equip the sword. So I spent the entirety of the previous video with a perfectly good sword in my inventory that hadn't been equipped. But I've rectified that situation now. So let us equip. Equip our fur robe, equip our leather shield, and equip our helm. Now we have an armour factor of 50. I was hoping to buy an antidote, but unfortunately I haven't got any room left in my inventory. That's a bit of a pain. So, now that we're kitted out, let's head back to the dungeon. Okay, so hang on, let me bring up the map. Okay, so this is the map of the dungeon. This is just the first level of the dungeon, really. This is basically a hub. This is the part of the dungeon that links to all of the other sub-areas of the dungeon. But right now, we are here, where that red circle is. And we want to get to here, the other red circle, so this is going to be our path. Up here, along around, nope, and all that. North, around the S-bend, up to this wide room up here, down, around, down, and that's where the first boss is, so we need to get there. And of course on the way we're going to be taking some shortcuts here and there to make sure we pick up these treasure chests. Okay, this indeed is the sort of game where to play effectively you needed to get like some graph paper out and trace out your map back in the day, which is something I did, but I don't have the patience for that these days, so I've just went to Game Facts and got a map. Right, so we want to go left here. Yeah, you'll start noticing that enemies will begin to turn and run as you start leveling up. I believe you're, the higher your level, the higher the chance of the enemy running away. So it's usually a good indicator that if the enemies are running away from you, it usually means you might be over-leveled for the area that you're in. Ah. No. Forgot. Inventory space. Okay. We just burn a herb. Get those 2 hit points back. Totally worth it, I know. Now we can take the herb. I wish they gave you more than 10 inventory slots. Or at least temporarily removed equipment from your inventory while it was equipped. Because surely you can't wear a helmet and keep it in your pockets at the same time, you know? Okay. Okay. North. 2 slugs and a slime, no problem. I was hoping to get an antidote item before coming back to the dungeon, because in the area just before the first boss you do start encountering enemies that have a chance of poisoning you, so it'd be kind of annoying if we get poisoned just before we get there. Wait, going this way. Yes, okay, S-bend. Three monkeys. Sorry, man-apes. Nope, nope, not worth going back for it. I want to go left here, I believe. Ah, okay, it's a pool. There is a thing you can do with these, I think, in the game, but I cannot remember what. These little pools of water are all around the dungeon. You run into these all the time, and there is something you can do with them. I just wish I could remember what it was. Right, so we want to go... No, we don't want to go this way. We go south, and east, and south again. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, I didn't get turned around. I thought I lost my way there. Nope, it's down here. Oh, critical hit. As you can see, we're doing a lot more damage than we were in the previous video. Levelling up is slow, but once you get a few levels under your belt, you start doing some proper damage. Everything just dies in one hit. That monkey turned and ran, so actually probably a good level for this area. So, I believe if we move forward one more step, we will encounter the boss. Here we go. Giant crab. Kaiser crab. Okay. I believe the Kaiser crab is roughly 50 points of HP, so shouldn't be too long. Yeah, we've got him. I'm over-leveled for this guy. Yeah, let's get rid of the herb. I believe we cannot travel any further because there's a wall in this direction. I want to say, whoop. There's a wall up that other path as well where the crab came from. No. Abandon the angel feather. Did we go up here where these red torches are? Just a red block. Nothing there. There is a thing you can do with that later in the game, but now is not the time. If we hang a right, once we get to the end of this passage, we can pick up some treasure. Down here. There it is. 100 gold. Ooh, dark jellies. Man, I'm going to be so happy once I finally get access to magic, once I get back to town, because having to take on these guys one at a time is just tedious. Right. Oh my god. No, run. hang a left. Oh no, no, don't hang a left. What's this? Ooh, herb. Oh wait. But I could always just use a herb. Herb. Nice. That treasure, in fact, is not marked on the map. Huh. Gotta report this guy to GameFAQs. He's made a bad map. He missed out some obvious treasure. Nah. It's fine. I'm not gonna do that. South. Oh, all dark jellies. These guys are pretty good experience, so I don't just want to ignore them all the time. Who knows, I might even get an extra level while I'm in here. Oh, okay, dark. Okay, the killer bees. These guys are the ones who could poison me, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. Nope, the other one ran for it because he's a coward. What are you, killer bee? You're a damn coward. Oh, for God's sake, no, run. Right, another one. If we, first of all... Is that herb? Oh, look, another herb. More man-apes. These guys are okay experience, so I guess I'll kill you. But the worms and the green slimes, they're pointless at this point. They only give 1 XP each. Oh, and the slugs. They're also pointless. No, don't care. Leave me alone, slimes. Okay, it is this way. Nope. Not worth it. Nope. Goodbye. I will fight you for the man-apes, but not you, slug. You're actually kind of worthless, slug, so I'm going to give you a chance to run. Yep, there you go. Right, this is, I believe, a weapon, I think. I don't think the game will let me use an item if I've already got full health, so... Yeah, 1 hit point. I can sell that knife. Some cash. Nope. Get away from me, worms. You're worthless. What am I doing? What am I doing? Run. What are you? Ooh, 50 gold. Okay. Almost to the exit. There's no point wasting a perfectly good angel feather if we don't have to. Save us some cash. Okay, hang a right. And we're out. Right, let's go take the tiara to the king. I advise you to go and form a party. Well, I wanted one, I just couldn't find anyone. Choose only those that you can trust. A secret entrance, eh? Melville. This rincewind looking motherfucker. To prove your worth, I must face the trials. I see. What do you have to say, Theos? The dwarf's key. 4 trials. Strength, wisdom, courage, and truth. No record. Or you just don't know about him, Theos. I'm sure you don't know everything. Hey! Cold hard cash. Sure. Right. Let us go do that. Now, where in this town could we locate 2 brave party members? Let's start our search at the tavern. Okay, so we got our mage. Thanks for the advice, old Vic. And suddenly she's a redhead. Pretty sure she had purple hair in the tavern, but now she's a redhead. Okay, fine. You have your nerve? That's, this game has something of an iffy translation, at best. Huh. Yeah, it's very funny, but I'm pretty sure you just gave that guy a death sentence. Now, we've got to go find the other guy. Where is he? Let's check the shrine. Sure, why not? Not with that face. Okay, now we have a full party. Before we go back to the castle, I just want to get some armour for these guys, because these guys are in fact at level 1, I believe. Yep. They're both at level 1, so they're both incredibly weak. But before we go, I just want to make sure they have some defence. They won't be able to do much damage at the moment, but I don't want them dying on me. Actually, first of all, we should find out what they're currently equipped with. Also, we can sell that bronze knife. Okay, what have they got? Okay, that dude's wearing that, and she's wearing the same thing. Okay, buy some armour for both of them. They're both wearing cotton robes, so... I'm not 100% sure Pyra can equip that. So we buy her the next one down. I know she can definitely equip this. That's the problem with Pyra. Milo can equip all... Milo can equip everything that you can, but Pyra can't. She's a little bit limited in what armours and weapons she can carry. Okay, now let's sell their old stuff. See if we can afford a couple of helms for them. Yeah, a couple of cloth hoods will do, as long as they have something. Nope. Nope. Okay. Equip. Alright. Got his bronze knife. Put on your fur robe. Cloth hood. Do the same for Pyra. Okay. Right, kitted up. Let's get out of here. Okay. Anyone else got anything different to say? Pass the trial, you need only defeat whatever crosses your path. That's what I've been doing so far. Sounds easy. Okay. Now, before we actually delve into the trial of strength, I want to spend some time grinding my the new party members up just a little bit. I'm not going to do that on camera, but I will at least do a couple of battles with them just so you can see what the battles look like now with a full party. And there appears to be no enemies here who give a shit. Oh my god. Okay, finally. So as you can see, their names appear at the top next to mine. And we basically take turns, one after the other, deciding what we're going to do. So notice that Milo and Pyra can't make use of the run command. They however do have access to the defend command, which gives them some extra defense, I guess. Pyra can use spells. She doesn't have any attack spells just yet, but she will gain some in the future. At the moment all she's got is slow level 1. Increases the speed and defense of a target. Comes in very useful for tough enemies. Milo can also use spells, but he's mainly a healer, so we're no longer just stuck using herbs to get our HP back. Right, I'm going to spend some time getting these guys up a couple of levels. In the next video we'll open the first door and descend into the trial of strength.